Okay, I think we can all agree. This guy's the best character of the movie. What is up, film geeks? My name is Trevor. Welcome back to my channel. Eternals finally hit theaters this past weekend, and it's safe to say it's a very divisive movie, but there are 10 main members of the Eternal movie, so we're going to rank all 10 of those members, place them on their proper tiers. Join me down below in the comment section. What did you think of the movie, and who is your favorite and least favorite Eternal character? Let me know all that down below in the comment section, and if this is your first video here, hit the red subscribe button down below for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and rankings such as these. With all that said, let's get into our tiers. First up, we have Da Bomb. In the Da Bomb tier, my favorite Eternal member is going to go there. Then we have great, then we have good, then we have okay, then we have meh. And there's no real bad characters, so we're going to stop at meh right down there. So, first up, we have Kumail Nanjiani's character, Kingo. I'm going to put Kingo in the good tier. Now, I know lots of people love this character, and I really do enjoy him as well. It's just the one thing with this character is at the very end, when Icarus goes rogue, you're expecting him to kind of like be there, step up, because he has really cool powers, and he's a strong character, and he's, nah. He dips out, he goes away, and it kind of just frustrated me. I was like, really? You're not going to stick with your family? You're just going to leave? Then he comes back in at the end of the movie like all hunky-dory and fine. Like, nah, dude, you bailed. You bailed, so you were in the great tier, but now you're in the good tier. He's still funny. He has a lot of good one-liners. Him and his cameraman, they have a lot of fun together, make for the funniness of the movie. Then we have Icarus. I'm going to put Icarus in the great tier. Now, I love this character. He was my favorite, and then he obviously goes rogue, turns bad, so I said, I can't have a bad character be my favorite, can I? He is a good character, and the reason I put him on the great tier is because, like, he knew everything, and he still obeyed his orders. He's a soldier. He believed in what he believed in. He thought Arsham was doing what he thought was right, so he went with it. I respect someone who believes in something, and he sticks with his guns, and that's what he did, even though he tried to kill his whole family. Then the story of Icarus when he flew into the sun. Icarus flew into the sun. So, moving on, we have Athena. I'm gonna put Athena in the good tier as well. So, I was thinking about putting her in the great tier. I think she's just a good character. Angelina Jolie does a great job. Actually, everyone in this movie does a great job. But Angelina Jolie and Athena, I wanted them to be more in the movie. They are badass there. She's like the goddess of war. Drop the A, as she says in the movie. So, Athena is a very cool character, and she has something, I forget what it's called, but basically it's messing up her mind, and she tries to fight all the Eternals throughout the movie. So it makes for a really cool thing, something we kind of relate to her towards. I wanted just a little bit more from her. I wanted to kind of be able to relate to her just a little bit more. She's a cool character. She's pretty badass, but put her in the good tier. Put her in the good tier. I think we're off to a good start so far. Then we have Cersei, or Cersei. I'm gonna put Cersei in the okay tier. So, when I was watching the movie, and obviously like everyone was, they start off with Cersei and Dane Whitman, who's not on this list. Kit Harington, didn't put him on there, but Cersei and Dane Whitman are in London, and they're kind of like getting a little bit know about her and what's going to go on with her. And it seemed like she was going to be the main focal point of the movie, and she kind of was, but I felt like she kind of fell through the cracks a little bit. I was unfamiliar really with exactly what her power was. I felt we were going to get more after like the beginning. It's all about her, and she's going to be like the leader of Eternals. And Ajak, when she died, she wanted her to be the leader. I felt like it just kind of fell through the cracks. Like it was unwarranted. Like, she's not a leader. She didn't even really want to be a leader. So I feel like she could have been really, really good. And just unfortunately, she wasn't. And I wish she was. And at the end of the movie, when she does like this big kind of dramatic thing to like stop everything, yeah, it was cool. But like, it was just underwhelming. The movie in general. I'll link my review up here. It's underwhelming. It's just not a fan, really. Anyways, moving on. We have Gilgamesh. I'm gonna put Gilgamesh in the okay tier as well. He has some funny lines. He's like the brawn, and he dies, I wouldn't say early on, but like, he dies. And I thought they wanted that to be an emotional power punch of like a moment, and it wasn't. And when he died, I was kind of like, okay, that's sad. I knew Athena was gonna be sad because like that was like the guy who took care of her and like got her to like kind of get her brain back and all that. So I thought he would maybe do more, and I thought maybe it would be more of a powerful punch when he does die, but we just didn't get to relate with really any of these characters. Just a couple, which we'll get to here in a second, but I wanted to like kind of feel something when he died, but I was kind of like, oh no, the guy who cooks pies, he died. Anyways, moving on, we have Fastos. So, this might be an unpopular opinion. I'm putting Fastos in the Da Bomb tier. My favorite Eternal member. Brian Tyree Henry plays this guy beautifully. The thing about Fastos, he is barely in the movie. He's in it towards the beginning, and he's like responsible for the evolution of technology and the evolution of everything being built, and he takes responsibility for Hiroshima. Obviously, we find all that out throughout the movie. Comes back towards the end, we found out that he started to live his life as a human. He has a husband, he has a child, so we got something to relate towards, and when I can relate to a character, I gravitate towards them, and I feel like he was the most relatable character of the entire movie because he tried to go out and live and be a human and kind of live his life normally, even though he's going to live for an eternity. So I felt like we could relate most to him, and when he fought Icarus, besides Makari, Fastos put up a hell of a fight against Icarus. His technology was so cool, his powers are my favorite, how he can create like technology out of his hands, and he was smart, he was witty. Brian Tyree Henry did great. I think we can relate to him the most. Fastos is my favorite character. Sorry, not sorry. Then we have Druid. And I think Druid's a lot of people's favorites right now. I'm going to put Druid in a great tier. Similar to Icarus, he believes in one thing. He believes that there shouldn't be any bad in the world because he can control everyone's minds. Druid gets crazy, like, his powers are so powerful because, like, he can control anyone. I'm pretty sure he can control the members of the Eternals if he so wanted to. So, Druid is badass, and he truly believed in what he was doing, and he didn't really like Ajak, and she, like, lied to them, and she was telling him that you can't do this. When he could stop everything in the world, everything from bad happening, Druid could stop just using his powers, and I respect that he really wanted to do that, and he wasn't able to do that, so kind of went off on his own, did his own thing. Druid is a great character. Then we have Makari. I'm going to put Makari in the good tier. I really enjoy Makari. She is the top of this good tier. I feel like I can't put her in a great tier just because we didn't get enough screen time with her. Her powers are awesome. Her and Druid's relationship is something I want to explore more and more in new Eternals movies. The relationship is something I found myself attached to. I wanted to know more about because they haven't seen each other for so long. When they get back together, it's cool to see. So Makari was awesome. Her fight scene with Icarus was absolutely badass. Her character is badass, and Makari's a very good character, almost in the great tier. And then we have Ajak, or Ajax, Salma Hayek. We're gonna go in the meh tier. From all the trailers, she's like the focal point, and I think she should be the focal point of the movie. Her powers were cool because she could heal everyone, but it didn't really do much. I mean, like, she made Cersei the leader of the Eternals. Ajak was the one who could talk to Arshem, which was always kind of weird when they did that, but Ajak was the only one who could talk to Arshem until Cersei does later on in the film, and I feel like Ajak was just kind of wasted. Like, when she died, we found out early in the film, we had a couple of flashbacks with her. She's kind of explaining everything. She's like the smart one of the group, kind of like the mom of the group, but no one really liked her, and she didn't really do that much, so meh. She's a meh character. And last, and maybe least, maybe not least for some people, we have Sprite. I think Sprite's powers are awesome. I think we gotta relate to her because she just wanted to be a kid and live her life normally, and she's in love with Icarus, so she's very upset that he always wanted Cersei, and she tries to kill Cersei towards the end of the film. But I'm gonna put Sprite in the okay tier. So Sprite was just a character that, like, I just didn't get fully invested in, and I feel like she didn't do all that much. And when she just loved Icarus, she kind of went on with him, tried to do what she thought was right. And by the end of the movie, she has a happy ending. She gets to go out and be a kid, and that was that. Indeed, she was a good character. I thought she was an okay character. That's gonna do it for my tiers. Let me know how we're doing down below in the comment section. How does your ranking compare? Who's your favorite Eternal? Who is your least favorite? I think Fastos is a hot take. I don't think Ajak is a hot take. I think she's everyone's kind of least favorite Eternals character. And what did you think of the Eternals movie? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the red subscribe button down below for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and rankings such as these. See you guys tomorrow for an MCU ranking. I'm excited for all of it. See you guys next time.